What's up, everybody? It's Crown Investments, and one is back at you again with another video. And today's video is simply finding an edge and making your edge simple. Pretty much with any strategy there is. And today that's pretty much going to be looking at liquidity sweeps and breaker structures. Simple as that. Along with any strategy that you kind of use around that. The basis of anything is looking at the liquidity sweep and then a breaker structure on going in the opposite direction. So keep in mind, go ahead and write this down. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and type it up. So liquidity can be either daily lows or highs. It can be weekly lows or highs. It can be hourly lows or highs. All right, and it also can be got a L there, and it can also just be equal lows or highs. And sometimes you'll see a mixture of both. All right. So once we have our liquidity, then we'll look for a breaker structure. A breaker structure is, oh man, hopefully I wrote that down. Just if anything, just go back and rewind it and screenshot it or whatever. So we have what we realize is liquidity. All right. So next thing we have, number 2, is we have a breaker structure. All right. So breaker structure is when you see the market trending down. In this scenario, this is a trending in a downtrend, could be uptrend, and then we see a break of that trend, a retest, and go, and the entrance will look something like this. All right, but first, like I said, we'll look for that daily high, that weekly high or low, daily low, the equal lows or highs, and hourly lows or highs, and also below 5 minutes wait. We're just gonna concentrate on the 1 hour and up. All right, so we're gonna look for those two things. All right, so we're gonna look for the liquidity sweep, and then we're gonna look for a break structure in the opposite direction. So I'm gonna show you an example of today's trade. I'll actually show you a real time, but let y'all know I ain't capping. But here, all right. So look, 4 hour, bigger time frame. This is also a daily low as well, right up in here. But for the sake of the video, just for being just a little bit cleaner, we have all these equal lows right here. All right, we drag it across, and it's all right, and it sweeps that liquidity. All liquidity is a gas. The market needs liquidity to go. Keep that in mind. The market cannot go without liquidity. So you're gonna constantly sweep liquidity and then go, sweep liquidity and then go, and it's just gonna ping pong its way up or ping pong its way down or ping pong its way in between. that's how the market moves in short form. All right. So we have that. That's literally step 1, liquidity. Step 2, we drop down to our smaller time frames. We should not be on a smaller time frame unless we see a higher time frame confluence. Now, whatever your higher time frame confluence is, that's on you. Mine is on 1 and 4. Now, if it's a 30, 15, that's up to you. I wouldn't recommend that, but if it works, it works. Mine's personally is a 1 and 4, so or 1 hour time frame, 4 hour time frame. So we did see that liquidity on the 1-4, and also we've seen it as daily low. So it's either more of a confluence when that liquidity matches across the board. All right. So step 1, see no liquidity. All right. So once we see that, also time and price. But we'll go over time and price later. But it's 9:40, so that's beautiful time during the prime time New York session. That's when I trade. So we can go ahead and write down as step 3, but I can go over that later. I just really want to focus on liquidity and breaker structure. So, all right, so as we can see here, we see trend down. It's trending down. And then we see a break. I didn't see exactly what I need to see there. And then we see another break, and we see a retest, and then we see it slide. All right. So bam, have 1 and 2 met there. And then as you can see, I entered here. Hold on, let me let y'all see real time. So yeah, show y'all ain't capping. If you can load for me. All right, yeah. So real time. There's no faking this at all. So go ahead and play it out for y'all here. And there, I need to hurry up my membership, but all right. And I took profit at this 5 minutes. It was also a 1 minute order block right there. And I had put my stop loss a little bit lower just to give it just a little bit more room to breathe. So a little over 2 to 2. Yeah, all right, 2 to 1. My fault, 2 to 1. And yeah, that's essentially it. And then obviously I have other different confluences that either I can make a video or you can just DM me, comment under a video to really know what I mean by that. But it's a lot of videos on it. So just matching up imbalances, order blocks, and other just SMC concepts along with that trade. And I'll just show you for quickly, just also matching it up with a 5 minute OB or demand zone, whatever you want to call it right there. So bam, matches up there. Time and price. Also, that's another big confluence for me. Breaking structure, sweep liquidity, DXY. Also another confluence with divergence, but that's a story for another day. And yeah, and I took my profit, at right here, right at this 1 hour OB. Right there, took my profit, and yeah, that was my trade for the day. Just going into next week, I think we're gonna keep going bullish for the GU and EU, but we shall see. We shall see what happens when we react there. But yeah, that's all I really want to show y'all. Just a quick edge that you can find in the market is really relying on 2 things. If you can add other things to make the confluence more stronger, but liquidity, BOS, a breaking structure. That's all you really need to actually honestly have an edge in these markets. All right. So with that being said, hope y'all gain some value. Creme de la Creme is out. Make sure you like and subscribe to the video as well. Thank you.